All right. Hey, guys. Thanks so much for coming tonight and sharing a little bit of your time with me. I know everybody's super busy, but I wanted to thank you all for coming to our What is Coaching opportunity call. So I am Megan Ziegler, and I am the founder of Team Be Fit, Be Free. The chat box is at the bottom on the right, and we'll answer questions there for you guys if you have any questions as this goes on tonight. First, I just want to say that we are so passionate about this business, and while we know that it's not for everyone, we just want to give everybody the opportunity to hear us out and make the decision for themselves whether it is right for them. So I am going to turn it over for a few minutes to Molly. She is one of our top coaches on our team, and she can just give us a little intro about herself and how she kind of got into this, and then I'll come back from there. I'm going to mute everyone as well. Sorry. And then Molly can unmute, just so there's no back.
Am I unmuted? Am I unmuted? No. How do I do that?
If everyone could hit the mute at the lower left, and then Molly can just keep herself unmuted.
Oh, I see. Okay, I'm not muted, right? You can hear me? Yes? Yeah, okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Molly, for those of you on here that don't know me. I started my health journey about 7 months ago, and then I started coaching about 4.5 months ago. So I'm a full-time working mom. I have a son who's almost 14 months old, and I don't have a ton of free time in my day. Well, not that any of us do, but physical time at home, I should say. So I work closer to the city. I live outside DC, and between commuting and just working longer hours, I'm pretty much gone 12 hours a day. So when I was first signing on, I was concerned about finding time, of course. And so over the last 4.5 months, I have found the time to build this business myself, and have recently went diamond rank as well. So when I first started, I did T25. I was concerned about finding 25 minutes in my day. Like I said, I am gone 12 hours a day, and I really didn't think I had time to work out. But since then, I've just reprioritized stuff, and I've found that I've had time to continue working on myself as well as helping others see their potential. And that's been the most rewarding piece of this for me. We talk a lot in BeachBody about what your why is. And for me, when I first started, I just wanted to tell everyone else about these amazing programs that I started and had seen results with so quickly. Kind of like I equated it to recommending a restaurant to someone. And then, financially, I wanted to cover some of my son's daycare costs. Now, financially, I want to buy some Christmas presents because it's that time of year. But coaching is really, as Megan will go into, however much you want it to be and however much you want to put into it. There's all different types of coaches with all different backgrounds, all different goals, and all of them can be successful. And that's kind of the great thing about this, is that you make it your own. And there's no one mold that really works. You can decide how you want to make yourself successful and do that. So for me, I just want to say, I think when we're all, getting more information and first signing on, there's always one thing that's of concern for us. For me, it was time. Like I said, I didn't know how I was going to find time to continue exercising as well as building a business and doing this. And so for some people, it's just getting started or putting themselves out there. But don't let that one thing stop you from signing on and helping others and helping yourself as well. We've all been there. We've all had one of those concerns, and we've made it on the other side. So talk to your coach about that. And, you know, you have the ability to continue to change your life as well as so many others as well. I'm going to go back on mute.
Thanks, Molly. Okay, so I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of background about me and how I got into this. So, like I said, my name is Megan Ziegler. I'm 29 years old. I'm a wife. I have a 2.5-year-old son. I am a former pediatric nurse that used to do rotating shifts, night shifts, everything. And now I stay at home with him and help my husband out with his business along with my coaching business. So even though I don't report to a job, you're in an office, it's still pretty crazy and hard for me to kind of fit this in. But it's been super rewarding, like Molly said, and just something that I want to do. Like I wake up in the morning and I want to be doing this. So a little bit about how I got into it was I've never been into sports. I've never been overly active. I've always hated working out. Nobody ever really thought of me as being overweight ever, but I was always a good 10 to 20 pounds, over what I should be. And that's kind of a lot. In the 25% BMI category, which is considered overweight. And even though it didn't look to people that I was overweight or needed to lose weight, it was more about how I felt. And I felt like crap. I had no self-confidence. I didn't feel like I had many friends growing up. I'm Italian, so we eat all the time and drink, and everything is based around food. I mean, I just had a conversation with my dad tonight, and when are we going Christmas shopping, and what are we gonna eat for dinner? Where are we gonna go? So everything is based around food. I always had a little bit of a lazy mentality, and that was because I always put others before myself. Like I just didn't put myself out there and spend really much time on me. I always wanted results instantly. And, when I got older and was in college and things, I did do some yo-yo dieting back and forth. I would constrict myself to like salads and chicken and, no carbs for this week, whatever, but nothing was working. And I just was clearly still miserable. I wouldn't get results that I could keep. And then when the springtime came in summer, you could forget it. I wanted nothing to do with a bathing suit. I was always the one who felt a little bit bigger than everybody else, and it just wasn't a good feeling. I also had no idea, even as a nurse, the kind of crazy effects that sugar had on you and what it does to our diets. I didn't know what an actual serving of food group was. You can read all those things on Pinterest, and, a serving size of meat is like your fist, but who really measures them out in weighs? So I didn't really know. And I realized I was trying to preach to others as a nurse, things that I wasn't really living out. So fast forward to me having a baby, I gained over 30 pounds and I delivered 5 weeks early. So I was pretty big. I didn't do anything that first year. I was so tired. I felt sad and alone. And that's hard to admit, but I did. Everybody thinks, you were a stay-at-home mom, you had to stay with your baby, you had the best life, but I was sad and lonely, and I'll admit that. I always worked, and I just felt even though I was doing really awesome work being home raising my son, I just was missing something. So I started to kind of Facebook stalk a friend's journey on Facebook with her clean eating and workouts that she was doing with her baby next to her. And I was like, I probably should get up off my butt and do something, and maybe I would feel a little bit better. I was also not sleeping well. I suffered from migraines for about 8 years, where I was on medicines. I went to the chiropractor, tons and tons of money. And I just, couldn't handle all of that and the baby at the same time. So in following this friend's journey, I realized I needed to do something. So I started to go to the gym and I started to, eat a little bit better. And I lost like half the baby weight, but still I wasn't feeling good. I felt like I was in a fog all day and I couldn't get myself to like noon without even trying to figure out what happened that morning. So I saw that she posted about a challenge group, and there are the private communities that we call on Facebook and everything like that. And I thought, I'd never tried anything like that. I don't really know what it entails, but I'm going to look into it. So I did. It was super fun. It was so helpful. And it's what really made the difference for me, having that support and that team behind me, backing me. So I joined with the 21-Day Fix Challenge Pack, and you had to have a chocolate shake for breakfast. So, who doesn't want to do that? Only 30 minutes a day is all I needed to do for workouts, and I could do them, with my son right next to me in his little jumper. So I did it. I had my biggest transformation ever. Lost the rest of my baby weight and had some abs, which I never even had abs before I had a baby. So I was like sold. I was like, I feel great. I'm sleeping good. And then a month or two into drinking the Shakeology every day, my migraines disappeared. And I have not had a migraine since like 2014. So almost over a year. And I don't have to go to the chiropractor. I don't have to be on those crazy medications. Like, I know that the nutrition made a huge difference for me. So while I was still on my journey, that first month or two, I was participating in the challenge groups, loving all the support and helping each other, helping everybody. My coach was like, "You're coaching, like you should just do this." I was like, "I don't think so. Like, this isn't for me. I'm shy. Like, I don't talk to people in public," sort of thing. But she was like, "No, you're basically a coach. You're motivating other people. You're helping them, get through their day and their journey. And so you should think about it." So I signed up for the discount just to get my Shakeology 25% off. We were only on one income. So I was like, if I'm going to stick with this, I need to at least get a discount. I hosted my first challenge group because my coach told me to go do that. And she's kind of a little unconventional, but she was like, "You need to go host your first challenge group, and whoever you have in it, awesome, rock it." So the next month I did that, and I haven't looked back, and it's been like an incredible journey. The messages you get from people, the stories about how you helped people carry their kids up the step when they couldn't, breathe through it before, how people are now finding time for themselves. They're coming off blood pressure medications in their 20s. It's just amazing. And just to know like I'm helping people do that is worth more than anything else. So let's see. So fast forward 9 months later, I've been a coach for around 9 months. I am 1-star diamond. Molly is our top coach on our team. And to most of you guys, that really doesn't mean anything, but it means that we're creating a team of people to work with us, to help others, and expand our reach. There's only so many people I can help. There's only so many people that Molly can help. But we're helping our challengers, and some of those challengers are finding that they want to do the same. And in turn, it just goes from there. Sharing about this and everything is a huge passion just because it's changed my life. I have so much fire and energy for this. Like, I could do it all day long if I could, but my son's only in preschool half day. So it's helped me discover what I always say. It's helped me to discover the real me and uncover the real me, because I used to be super shy. I was not outgoing. I didn't like to talk to people. And I just don't think that maybe that was ever who I was truly. And all of this has given me more confidence and brought me out of that shell. So I know that was long, but I just think it's important for you guys to know like how you can have such a big transformation, not just physically, but mentally, socially. You can have friends and be a part of a team and, you know, always have these girls have your back. Like you have a bad day, you talk to them and it's fine. And you never would have had these people without the support of our groups. All right, so I'm going to screen share with you guys and bring up just a quick PowerPoint. Let's see. Can you guys see the slides? Someone can, yes, nod. Okay. Okay, so we are a part, so even though we talk about ourselves as health and fitness coaches all the time, we are partnered with BeachBody. It has been around for quite a while, and this just goes over a little bit about me again, I told you, but I mean, this job has been able to provide me and my family with so much more than just financial blessings. But like I said, I get through the day better with my son. Like I'm happy. I have, you know, a team of friends with me now that just means the world to me. I got started with the Fix and the Fix Extreme, and that's what I love the most. I guess I didn't tell you guys I was also counting calories forever, and it never worked. But those little portion control containers, they're now my like favorites. Okay, so like I was saying, BeachBody has been around for quite a while, and it's actually been around for 17 years. But it started with the original programs from Tony Horton and Chalene Johnson with Turbo Jams, and you guys might have even heard of some of these other ones like Slim and Six, Yoga Booty Ballet. But people were getting such amazing results with them and wanting to share those results. That's when the CEO, Carl Deichler, decided to have Team Beachbody. So in 2009, he created Team Beachbody, which is just, he allowed people to partner with them now and become coaches and use the products, provide the products to other people. So you can see from the beginning where it started, Shakeology, Turbo Fire, more P90X, and just more and more as it's gone on. 21-day fix, PIO, refresh, all of that. So there's been a lot more in the last 7 years. This just shows that there's been a steady growth in the revenue as well as in coaching, in coach recruiting. Ever since he decided to make it Team Beachbody, we now have over 400,000 coaches. So a lot of you might say that is crazy and the market's saturated. How could I possibly like make this work? Half those coaches are discount coaches. So they are people who are just in it to keep up with their own health and fitness and get the 25% discount, which is totally fine. The other half of the people actively work the business. Everyone has a different circle of family and friends, a different brand, a different market. I told my coach when I signed up, there is no way I have a market for this. I have like 100 friends on Facebook and it'll never work. But I was shocked. I mean, I have a market now. I have a brand. I'm a toddler mom. I try to make him eat as clean and healthy as possible, and I try to get those recipes out there for other people. You find your niche. You find who you are, and that's what people want to relate to. They don't want to relate to someone who is trying to conform to something else. So, what makes Team Beachbody unique is that our company is the only company that encompasses all four of these things: the fitness, nutrition, peer support, and rewards. There are a lot of other companies out there who can provide you with a fitness machine or a company that has another, shake, something like that. but none of them blend them together, and none of them have the teams, none of them have the challenge groups and everything else that comes with it from the company and rewards. Shakeology. So a lot of you are probably like, what is this? And what do you guys keep talking about this chocolate shake? So Shakeology is our backbone to our company. It is Carl Deichler and his wife, the CEO of the company, specifically designed this themselves with nutritionists. It's the only shake supplement on the market that contains over 70 superfoods. There's no artificials, there's no crap in it. It's safe for kids, as you can see. My little guy has it right there. I give it to him every day. It's safe for breastfeeding moms, pregnant women, diabetics, and even the elderly. They can use it as a supplementation. It's a lot of times better than those shakes they are told to drink because of the chemicals and things in there. So what's in it? It has antioxidants in it. It has phytonutrients. Phytonutrients help our immune system. Pre and probiotics that are going to keep you regular and improve your digestion, because everybody needs that. It is proven to increase your energy levels, reduce junk food cravings, and it keeps you full and aids in weight loss when you do add in the fitness and nutrition piece. It has improved moods. It acts like a multivitamin, so you do not need to take one with it. If you are pregnant or nursing, most times your OB or your midwife will tell you you don't have to take another prenatal on top of it. It is certified in the low glycemic index, and there are vegan versions available as well. So it just kind of gives you a picture of everything that's in it. And these superfoods are foods that you can't even get here in the States. So they are taken from all different countries in their natural, most raw form and processed down so that all the nutrients can be kept at their best value. I'm a little obsessed with it. I take it everywhere. You can get it in packets, and you can see right there, I took it on vacation with me, my crazy hair. It shows all the flavors. There are vegan options, like I said, that are made with pea and oat protein rather than animal protein if you have trouble digesting it, or sometimes if you just even like the flavor of it better. So whether you work out at home or the gym, whether you're just looking for weight loss or supplements to nutrition, the company has everything. You can work out at the gym with our programs. There's BeachBody on demand through that digital access right there, and you can stream a different workout every day of the year without having to repeat one. That's how many are on there. So that's available for customers and clients as well. So this is results from within the company. And it just goes to show like why we're so passionate about this. It's people of all different shapes, sizes, anybody can do these. Anybody will succeed with them. It's all simple. It's all easily done. You have your coaching support and you're going to get results the right way. These are our challengers and some of our coaches' transformations. And I'm in love with these even more because, they're all personal to us. But everybody has a great story. Everyone is either at the, nobody's at the end of their journey. Everybody continues on. It's like once you get yourself healthy and you feel amazing, you're not going to stop because you might have abs. You're going to keep going. So the peer support that you get with BeachBody, we never have you sign up and go out there like a free bird and just say, here are your wings and fly. You have a support from your sponsor, their sponsor. We have team pages. We have corporate events. There are a whole slew of trainings in our coach online office that are at your fingertips. You can just go on there and binge read, watch as much as you want anytime. We do team calls, and then of course we have our challenge groups. So, what is a coach? Like I said, I am a former pediatric nurse, but you do not have to have a medical background. You do not have to know anything about fitness or nutrition at all. You don't have to be at the end of your journey. You can just be starting your journey. As long as you care about other people and genuinely want to help them make it through a program and, overcome something that was so hard for them the day before, you can be a coach. You just have to care about people. It's plain and simple. Let's see. Like I said, they share how people can change their lives and achieve their goals. We are committed to being proof the product works. And so what that means is, we are all still in this with you every day. We continue to do our workouts. We continue to eat right, drink our shake. And if we're not doing that, then we can't be a good motivator to you. But we want to continue to do that because it makes us feel good. And we want that for you guys. We also spend time improving and developing ourselves with personal development each day, which probably a lot of you do anyway, whether it's through just a motivational book, a devotional book, quotes. I'm sure everybody's posted a quote on Facebook at some point within the last week. So anything like that. So benefits of being a coach. You can set your own work hours. There is no clock in, clock out. You do not have to report to anyone. You can make this as little as, like we were talking about, a few extra $100 a month to cover Christmas gifts, all the way to a full-time earning income. That is my goal, and to achieve next year, to get back to my nursing salary figure. So you can build it online or in person. It is a lot of social media based, but it's also a lot of just word of mouth. People will hear down the grapevine. If people don't have Facebook or Instagram, things like that, it's anybody you see every day throughout your day. We want this for people. We just want them to feel good. So it can be for anyone, and you can build it anyhow. There are a lot of rewards that come from the company as well, which are awesome. So we all get paid commission off of anything we sell. But besides that, we have forms of residual income. So when you start growing a team of your own, you get bonuses for that. We are taken on trips yearly. There's recognition at all of the events for the top coaches and rank advancements. And then you get a lot of webinars sent to you, live webinars that you can jump on with top coaches, top fitness instructors, top personal development coaches out there. And it's just like this, a live Zoom call with them. And usually like once a month you get sent one. So this just tells you about a little bit more of our support and what we do. Training-wise, there are multiple ways to be trained in our coach online office. Like I said, there are tons and tons of videos and guides through corporate that you can use as your team leader and your sponsor. Each team does things a little bit differently, but our team, we run coach training groups. We will work privately with you guys one-on-one or in a group setting to advance your goals. There is different ways to stay up to date on everything. Every Monday there is a national wake-up call. It's about 35, 40 minutes, but the people are always like amazing at what they teach you. It's usually top coaches, but it's amazing how what they say, even though they're at the top, can resonate to people all the way at the bottom or just starting out. They're recorded, so you can play them anytime you want. You can listen to them on a podcast in the car, and that's usually how I catch up on them. And then the support on social media is all of our groups, all of your handles there. So what to expect from our team if you guys were to join us. Like I said, we do one-on-one coach mentoring. We have bi-weekly team calls, monthly team challenges. We do team building events through corporate, Super Saturday, Platinum Edge Live. That is what I just went to in Dallas, which was amazingly awesome. Such a great opportunity for any level coach. Just the speakers, the data they gave you, and then just the all around team atmosphere was just so fun. We have leadership trainings, our team Facebook pages. You get recognized, and we hold you accountable to not just your health and fitness goals as your coach anymore, but your business goals. We make friendships, we have fun, and we're a pretty kick-ass team, I like to think. So, what are your options? You can be a coach or a customer. And so Molly on the left there, she was like, I'm ready to join your team and help other people achieve their health and fitness goals. And Angela on the right decided she was ready to join a challenge group and achieve her goals first before starting to work on helping others. Okay, so when you join as a coach, there are, like I said, different kinds of coaches, but basically there are just the three main types that we just like to go over quickly. There's either a coach, you're like me, you're like Molly, you're all in this, you have financial goals, you have, goals that you want to set for the amount of people you want to help. There are goals for making it a full-time earning business. I spend 30 minutes to an hour a day on the basics, and I do the 3 vital behaviors that our company is based off of and run a challenge group each month. Those are my goals and how I keep in line to make this an all-in business. And those things, like I said, 30 minutes to an hour. I will say, as you get further into it, it takes a little bit more time, but it's what you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. So if your goal is to make it a full-time earning business, you're going to obviously expect to need to put in a little bit more. There are, there's a coach that we'll call the family and friend coach, where if you joined us, every coach joins and they start in their own challenge, in a challenge group with us, and they do their own 21-day transformation. So a family friend coach would be someone who had amazing results, was sharing them, and other people were seeing the motivation that came from that person, and people were asking, what you've done. So they would sign up with you, and they would join our team's challenge groups, and then you get to help change some of those lives. The discount coach, which we touched on. Somebody who, is just wanting to work on their goals for right now. They love the discounts, and they want to keep getting all their products, including their Shakeology, at 25% off. And they have first access to any of our new programs as well. So no matter how you join, if you join as a coach, you can join as a discount and eventually evolve into an all-in like I did. You can join as an all-in. It depends on what you're looking for, what you want to do, what you're comfortable with starting out as. Everyone gets the discounts. Everyone gets the availability of our team support. It just depends. You show up for what you want, and we can help you reach your goals. So there is only one fee that you will pay as a coach other than buying your first program that you're going to make your transformation with. Otherwise, there is no overhead. You do not need to hold stock in anything. You don't need to stock anything in your house, I'm saying. You don't have to hold parties, things like that. Everything is done through BeachBody, the company, for you. The only thing that you have to pay monthly is $15.95 a month. But even if you are just a discount coach, paying that per month still gets you your Shakeology at a savings. So if you didn't pay that, you'd be paying more for your Shakeology. So your $15.95 a month, that covers all the promotions for all the products and everything through a website. You get 4 of your own personal websites with your own URLs that you can send your customers to, so you don't need to go out and build any websites. You have those thousands of hours of training and webinars, like I was saying, in the Coach Online office. You don't have to stock anything. We have customer service that can deal with any customer's issues, so you don't need to be going and searching down an order. You don't need to be doing anything. Everybody can call customer service and they will deal with the customer directly. Tech support, marketing, communications, and success on demand is with Darren Hardy, so you get access to that every month. He's a personal development guru. And that is if you join a challenge group as a customer, you still pay the same price the first month, and then from there, if you buy anything else, it's just still at the same price. So kind of giving you a lot of information. I'm going to kind of give you a little bit more, and just since I went over the 3 types of coaches, you're probably like, well, what do I do now? So, and I talked about these 3 vital behaviors that the company sets for us, and that's really your only benchmark to if you want to make this business successful for you and reaching your goals. So what are they? Consists of 3 things. 1 is called personal development. You probably all do it. Like I said, you scroll through Google, you read your positive quotes and affirmations. Most of us already listen to podcasts, but that is something that we try to hone in and advise everyone to do daily, even if it's for like 10 to 15 minutes. So for me, since I have a little guy and I don't really have time to read a book, I will put on a podcast in the car. I know Molly kind of does the same thing. She listens to things on the way into work. It doesn't have to be, it can be whatever you want. There are plenty of recommendations out there, but this is about growing you personally so you can be better for others. And personal development is the way to do that. It gets you in touch with your best self. It helps you with lifelong goals. It assesses your skills and values, properties, and helps you ultimately reach them. So the second thing, be the example that the product works. We are ultimately selling a product, so you need to believe in that product. And, for all of us, we've had transformations. We know they work, and that's why we share them. Like I said, you don't need to have any credentials, but this doesn't mean if you don't have a credential behind your name that you lack any credibility. You just need to have some sort of transformation. And not everyone's going to have a physical transformation, but for me, people don't see my before and after picture as a huge change. But for me, it's more about how I got out of my mom fog brain. I lost my migraines. Like, I never would have started a health and fitness business before this. It just wasn't me. So that's more of my transformation. It's not merely just physical. So you need to, continue to do your workouts, eat right. And then the last thing is inviting. So inviting is a little bit difficult and hard to do, but it means, so you feel good, you look good, you're gaining confidence in yourself, and you want to share these. So we use our social medias as kind of like our diaries and journals to track what we're doing. we're hoping by tracking those, we're inspiring someone. But if in the event we're inspiring no one, we can at least look back at them and know we made an amazing change. So while we're tracking everything on social media, people are asking us about these products. We are telling people about them too. You message people, you start conversations, and you build relationships. We don't just cold call people, and we don't just put out a website link and say, go to this site and please buy this product because I think it'll be amazing for you. We're actually finding out people's goals, what people want in life. Is it to lose 50 pounds? Is it to get out of their day job that they hate and be home with their kids? We are finding these things out, the nitty gritties, and we are getting them, we are making relationships with them and building on that. So that's the 3 vital behaviors. And if you do those daily, like I said, those things take me 30 minutes to an hour. Those are my basics. I'd say 30 minutes tops. It's easy. Well, my workout's 30 minutes, so 30 minutes to an hour. But you do those things daily, and I promise you, you will succeed in this business and you will help people. People will be following you and they will want to know what you're doing to feel good. You can work this anywhere you want. You can put in as much or as little time to it as you want. Like I said, you do not need to report to anybody. It's your own baby. You are making this. You help people, you help yourself. Everybody's happy and healthy. And it's a job, but it really doesn't feel like it. So I use that term loosely. You can always back out. There's never anything that ties you to this for life. If it's just something that is not working for you, or you decide to join and kind of like observe for a little while, be in their groups and see how it goes, and you just think, you know what, I'm not there yet, that's totally fine. You can cancel. There's no penalties, no fees, anything like that. You're never selling your life away. And then I just do have to add in a little disclaimer that BeachBody doesn't guarantee any level of success. So like I said, you need to do the work, but to get out of it what you want. And so if you guys could, think all this over and get in touch with your coaches, the person that invited you here, within the next day or two, and just kind of give us feedback on what you thought, if you learned anything, if you have interest. We would love to just kind of expand on things and talk more one-on-one with each of you. So I will stop share and I'll unmute you guys. Well, you can see. Does anybody have? You can see. I'll stop the recording. So thanks again, ladies, for joining us. And I hope you all decide to join our team. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me, megzighealthylife@gmail.com. And I hope to hear from you soon.